All right, I'm on hole number 3 of Gokasho 9-hole cup. This is Gokasho Bay. Hole number 6. All right. I am taking the black line. But here's my issue. And first, let's talk about risk versus reward. You take a risk here to get over to here or over to here to give yourself that shot, and you could end up in the drink, and that's an epic fail. If you end up anywhere out here in the rough or any of that stuff or in the sand, you can easily make it over. It's no big deal, but you could end up epic failing. And so you have to weigh the risk versus reward, like how repeatable is it to make it over there, and if you fail on those few times, what's your shot look like, or just coming to the spot and going bam, 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 bam every time and working that shot out, trying to consistency. So I'm taking the black line, but here's the issue I've had, and there's always been an issue on this hole with club distances. So I came out here the first time with a Kingmaker, and I was about where the black dot is, and I was right in between clubs. So I bounced over. I dropped down to a katana, and I wasn't right where I want to be in the front, but I was pretty close, and I was right in between clubs. I actually was right at max long iron. I was a little short. If I'd have been just a little bit farther, which confuses me, because if I was at max long iron right here with a katana, well, Kingmaker should have pushed that forward, and I should have had tons of room. I think the key is getting way up in there. So let's just get way up in there, and I'm gonna bring a Kingmaker in. And I think the deal is that I got to get way the hell up in there. But what I'm also gonna do is let's bring this bag right here. Now I'm gonna change the sniper. I want to do that because, man, I'm really trying to get in my grizzly range. How much topspin do I have? 46. I'm not sure how much topspin it'll take down there. I've taken this shot quite a few times with my Saturn, and it's got a little bit more topspin. So I may have to switch to a Saturn, and it doesn't even hit. It hits. This is why a lot of people bring Goliath, because the separation between your wood and your long iron is instantaneous. So like if you're right in between clubs, you got a shot on either side. The thing I don't like about that Goliath is the ball guy, but that Goliath's not too bad right there. Maybe this is just a hole that I need to commit to using a Goliath. It's got pretty good backspin, so if I ended up having to shoot on the other side of it, let's take a Goliath. Although, man, there's got to be a better club than that, distance-wise. No, that's the same. That ball guide's not, it's not going to do anything for me. Let's switch this to a Goliath. Same ball guides. Saturn's got a little more backspin. Accuracy right there, but the distance is why we're bringing the Goliath. No dice. Maybe that. Ball guide's 10 times worse there. Alright, I'll bring a Goliath. What does the Goliath hit? This is like one of the first times I've used my Goliath in forever. It's more than likely I'd be at max club, and that's 1.9 per ring. Mid is 2.3. I'm gonna bring the Kingmaker. But if I'm in my sniper range, I don't want to be in my sniper range. I want to be in my guardian range. I'm gonna backspin that sucker to the cup. There we go. Let's go out and see where we're at. I still have yet to hit in a spot. And both times my drive shot was nicely out there. Two different balls, not too far apart, but very similar in between club situation. A little bit of headwind. Let's see. I'm going to do 10% on that, so it's going to be about a 4-ring pull. Let's try and hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. It's all about clearing right there so you can get that forward run, and I am a little short of where I'd like to be. I'd like to be in that hollow. So with that might be a better shot with a QB, because the QB's got more topspin. I'll have to see where I was at against my red line. I think I actually pulled back a little. If a QB's got enough distance, you can get up there with a 3-power ball. I'm sure it does. QB would be a better choice, got more topspin. Alright, what am I doing to the cup here? I'm not doing anything special to the cup. I'm in my Goliath. Okay, so it's 2.2 divided by 1.9. 1.2 rings. .2 rings. There's 1.2 rings. Hit it perfect. I hit a 1-ring great to the left. Arrgh! Perfect speed coming up in there. Close. I had a little bit of room in front of me from where I was at right there. If the wind would have been a little bit higher, I think I still could have worked the wind out. That's why I don't understand the other day when I hit. I know I wasn't that far back, and I was in between with a Kingmaker. I really wanted to take the long iron to this shot. In the hole. Eagle. Alright. Just the standard stock eagle on that hole. Let's make sure I got this right here. I'm going to bring a QB. I'm going to change that up from a rock to a QB. Because if I can get a little bit closer, it'll give me a little bit more breathing room in front. I don't need to get too much closer, but just a little. The other side of that coin is if you can get up there consistently with the rock, you can put max topspin on it and get over to that spot. You know you've got room for probably 5 or 6 mile-an-hour headwind. Alright, that was hole number 3. Gokasho hole number 6. Thanks for watching.